Today is a topic called compassion, which I think we need it so much in the world right now. That especially compassionate to the earth. That we need to think about it. That for some reason, with the economic model and all those fuel things, that why we come to this particular moment that we might end our own existence if we not do something about it. Quite interesting. So today is a universal empathy. Yeah, I use the term empathy in Buddha view. That what Buddha teach about compassion, that it go beyond just one person to one person, but to the whole world, not just the people you love. The people you don't like, they need compassion too. Maybe they don't receive it that much, and that's why they cannot pass it on. So Buddha talk about that not only the one you love, but the one maybe you hate it, but they need it even more. And we need to think about it, that it's not easy to have a compassion for the people you don't like. Yeah, so we're gonna dig deeper. Now it's like a series, so I have some review for people who joined last time but cannot remember, or first time you come here, you can kind of connect. This is a Dhamma talk series called Spiritual Wisdom, Spiritual Intelligence in Buddha View. Yeah, I was in Atlanta just last few days, and we talk about this spiritual intelligence that we needed more urgent than AI, artificial intelligence. AI make us work better, but we need something make us live together more harmoniously and more peacefully. And some already said when AI come, many jobs will be gone. Already have fear. So we need something to plug in before AI gonna spread that. So spiritual intelligence very important, and I look back to what Buddha talked about, being kind, being good, and it's a Dhamma called Brahma Vihara. 4 factors. This is the first one. So last week we talked about loving kindness, and as I mentioned before, that in the middle way approach we will teach, we want to look to both Western side, Eastern side, from your culture also. What you said about this thing, look back to the heritage. So in the Western world, they use the term agape to mean the unconditional love. And I show the work of this monk, Yanaponika Thera. He passed away quite some time, but he one of the first Western monk who translate Pali canon from original language into English. Yeah, one of the series that we use worldwide is from him, Yanapotika Thera. And he talk about love, that the highest love is you can show the path to the end of the suffering for other people. You can do different kinds of love, but this love that get them out from day-to-day suffering, that is really loving thing to do. Yeah. And I simplify that how you practice loving kindness, simplify your life. Less is more. Practice loving kindness meditation. Open your heart to welcome others. And importantly, the last one, practice loving kindness action. Not just feel it, do it. Pass it on. Yeah. Today we will not go into the detail. The video just finished yesterday. We're gonna say now. About 30-minute video about this loving kindness we share. So I have this review a little bit, that what is different between metta and karuna. Yeah, these 2 terms we use in the West, loving kindness and compassion. Loving kindness is the wish for others to be happy. Yeah, I use the number thing is from 0 to be 10. Like a children, no, they're okay, but they wish, the mother wish the children will grow up to be knowledgeable, happy. So that loving kindness 0 to 10. compassion is -10 to 0. Right? That easy to remember, correct? Homeless, I just lost my job, or I have quarreled with my wife, and oh, they're not 0, they're minus. And you want to help those people. That is compassion. Quite similar in one way, but it's different in how you put your mind. Do you think loving kindness and compassion, which one is harder?
Compassion.
Right? Compassion is look like because someone you love or feel good is, but compassion, like you need to step out from your comfort zone. And we're gonna dig deeper today. Universal empathy in Buddha view. Today I would like to have this very interesting quote. Dalai Lama, he said, if you want others to be happy, practice compassion. If you want to be happy, practice compassion too. Right? It's so true. And this is a nice thing about Buddha teaching, that while you're helping others, you actually helping yourself to be better in every moment. And how to balance that thing, that you help others and then you help yourself. Not over helping until you lost touch with your own growth. And this is an interconnected part in Buddha teaching. When Buddha teach to the monk, he said, oh, throughout your life, you have only 2 things to do. You teach yourself and you teach others. And do not forget to teach yourself again. And I mentioned that there's a term in Pali called sekha, which means study, and asekha, no need to study anymore. Only enlightened one, no more study. If you're not enlightened yet, no matter how high level in your meditation, you still need to look on that every day. Do not forget to develop ourselves. Then we can help others better. Yeah. I have this interesting video. We shown some lesson before, but last time many people here not there. So let's take a look.
Rudy, stop. You're throwing off my rhythm. You'll go blind. Please.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Then go. It's right over there, 15 feet away.
I would, but
What, the squirrels? How many?
there's only one just now.
You can't go to the bathroom because of one squirrel?
If I get off the bed, he'll get the others.
Oh, Rudy. That's not the point. They're squirrels. Squirrels, Rudy. They're one of the most amiable creatures on the planet.
Oh, no, they're not.
On the list of hostile predators, they're right above the bottom, just above baby chicks and slugs. What could they possibly want? Your nuts?
Do you think?
Oh, Rudy. Come on, I'll take you.
Don't move.
What?
Don't move.
Another one?
It's on the end of your bed, on the rail. Be careful, it's gonna jump.
There's one!
At the end of the bed!
Bang!
No, they're going across the sprinkler! By the door! By the door! By the door! By the door! Get me out of the bathroom over here! Bathroom! 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 We need more cover! They're coming from the bathroom! Get out of cover! Not the floor! Not the floor! We need the floor! We need the floor!
Get down! They're gone. I think it's safe to go to the bathroom, Rudy. Come on.
No, it's too risky.
Not when you have this.
Bazooka.
Yeah. Load like to leave.
Hunter, we'll have to discuss this at your scheduled time.
I'm leaving.
And have you thought about what you'll do?
I want to help people. Last night with Rudy, I connected to another human being. I want more of that. I want to learn about people. I want to help them with their troubles.
That's what I do.
But you suck at it. You don't even look at people when they're talking. I want to listen. I want to really listen to people.
I'm sorry, Hunter. I can't allow you to leave. I believe you still have some issues to work out.
Well, I don't need your permission because I admitted myself.
Hunter, I must warn you. My report will read AMA, that you were signed out of this hospital against medical advice.
And my report will read IDGARA. I don't give a rat's ass.
You know, I watched this movie when I was in college, long time ago. I think 20 years something. Because that time I'm still in college. Now I'm ordained as a monk, 20 years. So more than 20 years ago. It's very inspiring and based on true story. He's a real doctor who used humor as a medicine. It's still not traditional yet. Like sometimes he make himself like a cartoon, see the patient and how you know doctor you need to. And he said no, we need to get connect to the patient and make them happy. It's sad, you know, Robin Williams, the one who gives so much joy and love to the whole world, but he cannot deal with that things in his mind, the storm in his mind. One of my passion, I really want to bring the middle way meditation of inner peace to Hollywood. Because I know they kind of in that mode, and to understand more about the bigger picture and how to live in the what they call the world is made and the real world. How you balance that.
They go back and forth.
Yeah, and it's challenging for those people, you know, when they get into that scene. Sometimes I think the movies come out named Joker. And they kind of, wow, this will trigger something negative or not, because one of the star who do the Joker thing, he killed himself. Yeah. What is his name? Yeah.
Did he kill himself? I think he
Yes.
Yeah.
He killed himself.
Well, taking drugs.
In New York.
Well,
In New York.
I was living in the neighborhood.
I'm not sure about all the detail, but it said that the different people who stare in that role have some effects on it. And on the day that they go back to check his like a logbook, what he write, and it showed that movie interaction plays some role in his. Yeah, they go to a room and then he's so engaged into that scene, and I think Jack Nicholson, who do the Joker before him, someone go to ask him that what do you think about it. He said something, I warn him. Like Jack Nicholson said, I warn him. I warned him already, like before you. And he didn't say anything more. So we don't know what is that. The day the Oscar award given, he was not there. So his family member come to get that Oscar in his name. I have no comments on that. It's just information. But it looks like everyone need to be equipped with some certain skill that they can handle with that mental ups and downs in works, in relationship. We need to be equipped with that like a tool that how we deal with it. And everyone has ups and downs, right? Me too. I still Sekha person, you know, I'm still studying also in the process. So everyone need to learn this, right? Today I would like to share one inspiring example. We call this the middle way approach. 4 things, timeless wisdom. I would share with you something that it will be true here, now, and even AI come true. The second one, evidence-based. We talk fact. We not talk imagination only, but the fact. The third thing, simple practice. How we can really take what we learn back home and do something about it. And the last one, inspire example. Who did that before? That they make a success, and okay, we will get inspired. I think last week, Vera asked me how to do loving kindness, and I tell some general story. You remember I talked about a guy on the plane from Brazil to Mozambique that he just divorced, and he feel terrible, and then he asked me on the plane. So I teach him on the plane meditation and some Dhamma. Today I would like to show this compassionate example. Is real, and I feel so blessed. This lady on the left side, she Filipino, Catholic, not Buddhist. But I actually, I could say I saved her life, because when I was in the Philippines 2013, during that time, we have a big event, like a 10,000 Filipino, all Catholic, come meditate with the bishop, with the monk, like interfaith event with the Muslim too. She came to our place, like after the event, we start a center, with her eye look like sorry, like a cry every day, and then it look not nice on her eyes. She just lost her husband, who are the doctor. She's a pharmacist, and she said her husband very kind, like a doctor, and someone cannot pay, he don't care, like I want to help. But he got sick himself, and he's dead. Left her with responsibility and one autistic child, like a terrible. And she said, I go to church, I go to different places, I still cannot overcome this. Why this happened to me? I'm so sad. I remember when she brought her son, it's not small autism, it's high. He run around all the time. He like water, so he go to the restroom and then splash water on himself. He come out like in the middle of the room. He pull his pants down and pee in the room. Cannot control. And she kind of like, no, Jello, you cannot do this in front of the monk. And no, it's okay. Please handle him. I don't know how to handle. I'm new to this. I remember that day that, wow, it's like a terrible. So I told her, her name is Kate. Okay, you settle down. I don't know about those things in the church, and I think you keep practice what you feel good. But what I can contribute is meditation. Yeah, because I know in the Bible it said the kingdom of God is within you. So if you can be back to that deep connection, maybe you get more blessed with that. So she started to practice meditation. Not too long, I think she suffered so much, and her mind do not attach to anything anymore. I just want happiness, not other thing. She started to develop a skill through that pain. That she said one moment it looked like that sadness, it melted. And then she feels something bright inside. In Pali Canon, Buddha called that original mind. Yeah, there's a term in Pali, Papasaratitta, means shining mind, existing. But in Bible they call different thing. If scientists saw that, we'll name different term, pure consciousness. Now they have the term, because when they meditate, something triggered the brain to change. So what is that? And scientists need to come up with the term, so they call it the term pure consciousness or pure awareness, trigger the change in the body. She started to experience that shining experience, and she told me, because in Bible said God is light. Wow, I'm with the Lord, which for me is fine. If you feel good, practice. I think is one sun in the sky, shine for all. Is a human being who give a name to each thing. The name come from us, not come from above, right? So no matter what name, is fine, relax. She said, before she will consciously knowing, like subconsciously, her suffering is less without clear reason, because she didn't do anything much, just go every day, meditate, pray and meditate, pray and meditate, until she feels some good energy inside. From sadness, from -10 becomes 0. And then from 0, it just wisdom from silent mind. No, I cannot leave my son in this world this way. Because there's a moment she think about committing suicide. Like it's so terrible and then it's so limited. But when the mind expands, she saw the reality. How come she will leave this world like that? Then she start to smile. Unbelievable. I think within few months. And she come meditate. She start to do different things we Buddhists do, like a dana, giving this and that. I said, it's universal. You can do. She start to come to the center, offer food to the monk. And I put it simple. In my tradition, I cannot go out and work, get the money. Eat only by offering. If you not come offer, I'm hungry. When I'm hungry, I cannot teach you. So, just exchange. So she offer food to the monk and I give blessing. That beyond religion. Like, I wish you will be strong. Few years, she's still there. I don't have a picture. They sent a picture this morning. Not, I show next week. That the boy now, he go to the school. Yeah, and he can do computer. And when he come to the monk, to the monk. When the mom offer food to the monk, he hold the hand like this, like blessing from the monk. He go to the church too. I didn't convert them. They're still Catholic, but they visit us and we love them being there, right? I feel so proud with this little work that I do, but I think it's mean quite a lot to their family. Yeah, not just the mother and the boy, but the whole extended family. And they said, oh, Buddhist monk, nice. No, help us. Yeah, we call this a pure merit energy. I share this pure energy of helping people to you all also. So that is example. But how you're gonna practice that? Because Dalai Lama said, right? If you want others to be happy, practice compassion. If you want yourself to be happy, practice compassion. Yesterday I tried to think that how I did that, and it come up like a 3-step that I keep doing every day, and that's why I have that compassionate energy to help other people. Number 1, cultivate compassionate heart. Number 2, practice compassionate listening. Oh, we need this skill very much at home, in the company, everywhere. Number 3, deliver compassionate action. Yeah, let's go one by one. How you can cultivate compassionate heart? 2 basic steps. Meditate, like we did today, like a quiet. Meditate to relieve one's own suffering and feel suffering of others in the world. What I mean by that? Every day, you go to work, you go to office, or at home. Sometimes you experience things you don't like. That are part of the suffering too. Even on the road, someone drive in your lane, or subway, someone bump at you. They want their seat, but they don't care who other person is. Oh, so when you meditate, you will reflect. Oh, I should not hold on with that negativity. Maybe they suffer something too. Yeah. So you relieve your own suffering, letting go, forgive. Anything good, maintain it. Anything negative, learn from it and let go. I'm sure you heard about if you have something good, record it on the rock, right? If something negative, write it down to remember it a bit, learn from it on the sand. And when the wind of time or the wind of change come, the good thing still there on the rock. The bad thing will fall away with the wind of time, with the wind of change. Beautiful.
It is beautiful. Yes.
You Google it. That's a story. Like I'm not sure it's true story or not, but they're friends and they're fighting, and I think they have some quarrel, and they settle and they swim in the ocean. They swim in the ocean, and when they come back, I think 30 years after that, they meet again, and they talk about that time. And I think the person like, oh, I'm sorry that day I talk bad, I talk to you in not a good way. I said, oh, it's fine. It's already done long time ago. I have that negative moment that you emotional, you punch on me and you're not nice. I wrote it on the sand. But the moment you saved my life, the moment that you carry me, you help me, is on the rock. It's always there, but that negative part is already gone. Right? I think we need this rock and sand
Yes.
things a lot in life. That how many times we keep the negativity on the rock and we're not letting go. And we take for granted for something good and we forget about it, and the wind of time pushes away. Right? Meditation is very helpful. With the daily meditation, once your mind kind of gravitate toward the center, it will filter out right away. It's like automatic machine. When you connect, whoop, negativity cannot connect to that peaceful mind. It will just float it somewhere. But if you're not settled in meditation yet, it will like a fighting. But once you settle, something good will be shining, and something bad will just decrease its own influence in you. Experience by yourself, you understand what I'm talking about. Wisdom from silent mind. Once you are silent enough, whoop, you can let go and move on. The second one, meditate alone is not enough. Every day when you open your eyes after you meditate, learn to understand more about suffering of others in family, in company, and in society. Last week about loving kindness, I said, to be more happy, simplify your life. And I didn't mean do thing, a little thing and you not do achieve big, no. You can achieve, but do just enough. Not too much, not too less. Yeah. You can work hard, but not too hard. Yeah, I mentioned, right? I have many CEO students. I told him, you don't work too hard. Because when you work too hard, those extra money go to the hospital anyway. Because you get sick and then you didn't use that money. So work hard, but not too hard. Take care of yourself. Once you can meditate every day and balance your life, you will have more capacity to listen. If not busy all the time. And I think this is a problem I think in America and many developed nations, that their parents leave their kids with someone else because busy, no time. I have my monk's friend who work in Malibu. They have a center for rich kids who get addicted. Yeah, a lot from here, from New York. Oh, pay very high. They fly private jet or something. They all rich kids from New York City and a big city that their parents so rich but not have time to be with them. And if those people think money can fix, so okay, you go. Oh, it's horrible. So think about it, how you can be more happy, cultivate compassion, meditate, simplify your learn about what happened in the family, what happened in the company, and what happened in the society, and you feel good. And once you connect, like Pastor Adam said, oh, I connect to another human being. When you connect, you feel so good. Wow, I can do something about it. And you feel so encouraged. The second one, practice compassionate listening. When you do number one, good. It's like preparing yourself for number two. Without number one, number two is difficult. Once your heart is compassionate, you really want to listen. Not feel like I force myself to listen. No, you feel like I want to hear you. I want to feel you. I'm here with you now, right? What is compassionate listening? It is listen to understand, not listen to respond. You know different, right?
Yes.
Many people listen. They wait for the moment they're gonna say something, and why they're preparing themselves to say, they didn't listen.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Actually, so that's time many discussion, many debate. If you sit down, didn't go so far because you not listen to each other. What people say, you get the point, and when you get the point, yeah, you can respond. We have this short, patient problem in the society right now. You're not patient to listen. If you meditate, if you learn, you develop this skill. Listen to understand, not listen to respond. Because someone who say will really want you to listen. And when it's your turn, yeah, they will listen too. And then listen neutrally, without bias or judgment. Just listen. And many times we cannot give advice because we have some, you are like this the whole life. And we're not quite well prepared to help because we already judge, right? So be neutral and do not add anything into that compassionate listening yet. Let the whole thing done. And let's see what it will happen. Many times when I do this kind of advising section, I didn't talk too much. Sometimes they get out from the trouble by themselves. They just tell, and then we listen. I said, maybe I said, it's good. Yeah, you can do it like that. And I don't need to try too hard. I just listen, and one is kind of loosen up. The solution come up, and each person know the situation the best. Yeah, so this helps a lot. Sometimes listening is needed even more than speaking. That when you listen. The last one, deliver compassionate action. Yeah, everything is about the middle way. Not too much, not too less. Give wise and encouraging words. Yeah, that's number one. It doesn't need to be long, but it depends on the person. Some people want it short, and they will think by themselves. Some people want clearer explanation because they're kind of helpless in that thing, and you need to sense it in your center. With deep meditation, it's very precise. That okay, this person is enough. This person need more. The last one, give meaningful contribution, whether big or small. Yeah, some people need attention. Some people need material support or anything. Do it, no matter what, small or big, because it's not the amount, it's not how much, but you show that you are not alone. I'm here with you. So, summary. 3 steps to practice compassion: cultivate compassionate heart, practice compassionate listening, and deliver compassionate action. That's how you can be more happy too, and you can save someone's days if you can extend that compassion to touch. Okay, next week, October 12, we continue with the third factor in this spiritual intelligence, sympathetic joy.